Imagine you're using Wi-Fi at home. You don't realize it, but just using your IP address, someone can find out how many devices are connected to your network and which services are running right now. Today, I'll show you what IP scanning really is and why it's one of the most important skills for both hackers and cybersecurity professionals. This video is created strictly for educational and cybersecurity awareness purposes. All demonstrations shown here are performed in my own controlled lab environment. I do not encourage or support any illegal or unauthorized activities. An IP address is like a mobile number on the internet. Even if you're not calling anyone, your presence still exists on the network. A public IP is the one that identifies you to the entire internet. A private IP is what identifies the devices inside your home network. The router acts as a middleman. It knows which request should go to which device. IP scanning doesn't mean stealing data. It simply means finding out who's online and which door services are open. A port is like a door and a service is like a window. A scanner only checks which doors are open. IP scanning doesn't mean hacking. It's about observing first and understanding later. Just from your IP address, an attacker can figure out which network you're using and which services are exposed. But how do they actually do this? IP address equals internet identity. The internet recognizes you by this number. A public IP is the address that identifies you to the entire internet. Your home router has a public IP address. And inside your home, every device, your mobile, laptop, smart TV, each one has its own private IP address. These IPs are not visible on the internet. A static IP means the address always stays the same. A dynamic IP means it changes from time to time. IPv4 is the older system, where the number of addresses is limited. IPv6 is the newer system, with a much larger address space. Today, for simplicity, we'll use IPv4 for our examples. Now the question is, how does someone scan using just this IP address? That's exactly what we're going to see next. Just from your IP address, an attacker can figure out which network you're using and which services are exposed. But how exactly do they do this? That's where IP scanning comes in. The same technique used by hackers and cybersecurity experts to discover systems, services, and vulnerabilities. In this video, I'm using my own Wi-Fi IP address for all the examples and tests. For learning purposes, testing on your own Wi-Fi network is the best approach. It helps you understand everything clearly and safely. And once you learn the method, the same process can be applied to other IP addresses as well. An attacker doesn't attack first, they observe first. And for this purpose, the most famous tool in cybersecurity is Nmap. You should practice scanning on your own Wi-Fi IP. This is completely safe and perfect for learning. To find your router's IP address, the command IP route show default is used. It is specifically meant to check and test your own router's IP. Here, 192.168.0.1 is my own router's IP address. In your case, you'll see your router IP. To check whether the router IP is correct, simply ping your router's IP. If the router responds properly, it means the IP is active and online. The command sudo erp scan localnet is used to detect which devices are currently connected to your router. Imagine you're inside a house. The house is the local network. You go door to door asking, "Are you there?" Devices that reply are the ones that are online. That's exactly what ARP scan does. This is tested on your own router. We do this to verify that the router IP we're going to scan is correct and returns accurate results. To check using Nmap, the command nmap-sn192.168.0.1/24 is used to find which devices are currently online in your local network, LAN. No port scanning is performed here. This means out of 256 IPS in the network, 4 devices are online. Now, command nmap IP. This command performs basic port scanning on a specific device, a single IP address. It is a basic network diagnostic and scanning tool. Always use it only on your own device or on a network where you have proper permission. The command nmap-sv performs service version detection on a specific device. It finds which service is running on an open port and the exact version of that service. When you run this command, Nmap goes step by step, checks if the device is online, finds the open ports, sends probes to each open port, identifies the service name and its exact version. So it doesn't just tell you doors are open, it tells you what's happening inside. Use cases, ethical hacking in a lab environment, vulnerability mapping, identifying services before exploiting. Always use this on your own network or on systems where you have permission. Real-life analogy, Nmap IP checks if the door is open. Nmap-SV shows what shop is inside the door in its version. Advanced, pro mindset. Sudo nmap-OIP. This command performs operating system OS detection on a specific device. It attempts to identify which operating system is running on that device. Real-life analogy, Nmap checks if the door is open. SV, what shop is inside? O, the type of the entire building, home out office. Nmap runs these checks and shows you the results. OS detection is never 100% accurate. Professional and beginner-friendly command, sudo nmap-AIP. This command runs an advanced aggressive scan on a specific device. It collects as much information as possible about that device. Why is sudo required? For OS detection and tracer root. To send raw packets, these actions require root privileges, use cases, ethical hacking lab, reconnaissance stage, vulnerability mapping. Learning and practice. Understand OS, services, and network paths. Always use this only on your own network or on systems where you have permission. It reveals almost everything about a device, OS, services, versions, and even the network path. Even without using commands, you can see active devices just by scanning IPs with Angry IP Scanner. Angry IP Scanner is a fast network scanning tool. It helps you easily understand which devices are online in a network. This is not a hacking tool. It simply sends ping requests to check whether an IP is alive or dead. It's perfect for beginners because it's GUI-based and provides very fast results. That's Angry IP Scanner. Quick view, no attack. Advanced IP Scanner is a powerful network discovery tool. It scans the IP range, usually 0.1 to 0.254 or 0.255. It helps you easily identify which devices are connected to the network. It can check whether an IP is alive, show device names, identify MAC addresses, detect basic running services. This is not hacking. It is used for network administration and troubleshooting. It's very popular among IT administrators, cybersecurity beginners, and for checking home networks. Another tool used to view connected devices is Netdiscover. Netdiscover is a local network discovery tool. Command sudo netdiscover-192.168.0.1/24 is used to identify which devices are connected to the local network. It works using ARP scanning, so it can detect devices even if ping is disabled. Here, /24 means the entire network range is being scanned. A total of 256 IP addresses. Remember, always use this only on your own network or in an authorized lab. This is how you should first learn scanning. Later, when you work in bug bounty or penetration testing, you'll always start by observing first, following the same process. Nmap is the most important tool for this. It has many commands, explore them, and practice while learning. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. There are many tools available for IP scanning. If you want videos on those tools, comment with a tools list below. Thanks for watching.